Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from, and of course, the time of the day. It's a pleasure to have you here again, and we're going to be looking at trading management. We've talked about trading management before, actually, but this time around, we're going to talk about the other part of trading management, which has to do with partial close. Trading management is very, very key and very, very important to anybody's trading. When it comes to partial close, as the name implies, it means that we're closing part of our trades. And you can do this the manual way, or you can do this the automatic way, right? So I'm going to show you how to do this the manual way and then also how to do this the automatic way. And we know obviously the reason why we're doing this is to ensure that we lock in a lot of profits. We close part of our trades, it moves in our favor some more, we close some more, and so on and so forth. So now moving on, looking at the MT4 software now, you can see that we don't have any trade on this. Now, mind you, for you to do partial close, we can't do partial close on 0.01, which is known as the micro lot size. 0.01 is the smallest lot size, and so it cannot be broken further down. Right, so if you want to do partial close, at least anything from 0.02, so that means that you can close that trade 2 times, either the manual way or the automatic way. Meaning that you're closing 0.01 at a particular place, and then you're closing 0.01, the second part, at another place. So you can as well be using 0.1 or 0.5, and then you can break it as many times as you want, even up to 10 times or more, right? Because as you know, it takes 10 0.01s to make 1 0.1, right? So we can close 0.1 10 times, or if you want, you can close it 2 times, meaning that you close 0.05 and 0.05, or you can close it up to 5 times, 0.02, 0.02, 0.02, 0.02, and 0.02, 5 times. Right, so now I'm going to show you on this MT4 that we can see in front of us how to do the partial close. Now let's assume we place a trade now and we're using, let's assume we're using 0.1, which is the mini lot size. Whether it's a sell or buy, don't worry. This is a demo account and we're just doing this for learning purposes. So once you click on buy, you can see the trade has been put in now. And we can decide, okay, I want to close part of this trade now. For one reason or the other, maybe I want to close 0.01. So that means that once we close 0.01, you can see our trade is showing here by 0.1 and it's showing 0.1 here. But what if we close 0.01? That means that it should remain 0.09, right? What if we want to close 0.04, right? From our position of 0.10, we want to close 0.04. That means that it will remain 0.06. So how we're going to do this? Simple. What we're going to be doing now is to, on this trade here that we have open, right click, and then we click on modify. We are not actually modifying, but this is how we're going to go about it. We click on modify, and then you can see the parameters here. Over here on that type, you click, and then select market execution. And you can see you can place a new trade, but we're not placing a new trade, but rather want to close. So let's assume we want to close, let's see, let's pick any value. We want to close 0.02. That means that over here, where we have 0.10, it should now turn to 0.08 because we have closed 0.02. So as we have 0.02 here, let's click on close. And once we do that, let's see what happens over here. So close, you can see now we have 0.08 here. Look very well, now we have 0.08 here. So we've just done partial close the manual way, right? So now let's close another part of that trade. So how do we do that again? Anywhere on this trade, we right click and then we click on what? Modify. So this time around, let's assume we want to close. Don't forget, you have to change this to market execution. And then this time around, let's assume we want to close 0.03. So that means that once we close 0.03, it will now remain 0.05. From this 0.08, we're closing the second partial position. it should now remain 0.05. So let's click on close and let's see what happens. Close. Aha. So you can see 0.05 here. This 0.05, right? The smallest volume, don't forget, is 0.01. So we can close this up to 5 times, meaning that we close 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, and 0.01, the manual way. And you can as well do this the automated way as well. It depends on you and how you want to go about this, right? How you want to go about this. Now I'm going to show you how to go about this now based on the automatic way to close this trade. For the automatic way to close the trade, first of all, let's close this trade. Let's just close it. We don't need it anymore. So it's closed. No more position here. Now, if we want to place, let's assume, want to use, let's say, five take profit values, meaning I want to use TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, and TP5. Meaning that by the time we buy and the price gets to this point here, this is TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, TP5. That means that as the price is getting to these values here, the trade will close automatically, not by ourselves, but because we have set an instruction to the broker. So in order for us to go about this, now let's assume we're using a volume of 0.1, right? 0.1, and then want to set it 5 times. So that means that we're going to break this 0.1 into 5. So when we do 0.1 divided by 5, that should give us what? 0.02. And we're going to place this trade 5 times. So we can as well do this. I normally tell people that is the fast way to do this, to place your trades very fast. We use this arrow down here, right? And then we set this to 0.02, right? And then what I'll do, right? You can see I'm not even using this dialog box anymore. I'll click on this by 5 times. So this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do that very, very fast without even using this, because once you do this, it will be a bit slow. So you can do it using this or using this section here. This one is faster for what we want to achieve. And if you look very well, we have placed 5 trades. Look at the 5 trades that we have placed. If you look at them very well, they all triggered at the exact price. So we have broken 0.1 into 5 over here. And then all we can do is to set different take profits. For this first one, right, you can do this. You can set, and you know we need to modify, obviously. Modify, right click and click on modify. And if you notice, we've already done a video on how to set stop loss and take profit, you know, calculating the pips and so on. So that shouldn't be a problem for you. Let's assume the first take profit is 1.39940. That's what we have for the first take profit. We click on modify and then we see it has been set there. Let's assume the second take profit is 1.40. Let's modify for this second trade, right? Modify and then take profits. So this will be TP2, 1.40210. This is TP2. So we have TP2 in this manner. And then the third one now, modify again. And then we click this one, take profit. The third one, let's assume it is 1.40480, 1.40480. And then we click on modify. And then for the fourth one, 1.40745, right click again, modify. Over here, we put in the value 1.40, that should be 745, take profit 4. And then for take profit 5, let's use 1.41015. So we right click for this one, modify, and then we input under take profit 1.40145. And then we click on modify. So you can see what we've done here. Oops, where is it? Okay. Oh, we made a mistake. Sorry. That's meant to be 1.41. Sorry, I made a mistake there. So let's go and modify this again. Once you've modified, if you make a mistake, you can always go back and delete the whole thing and then do it again. 1.41015. That is for this value here. And then we click on modify. So if you look very well, we have 1, TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, TP5. So that means that all we have to do, obviously, you know, you'll be setting stop loss, the same stop loss for all of them, the same stop loss for the 5 positions. So that means that what we're going to be doing simply now is to wait for a TP1 to be hit. TP2 to be hit, TP3, TP4, and then TP5 to be hit. And then once all of this happen, and then we're good to go. So now this is simply how to manage our trades. Trade management is very important. How to manage our trades the partial way by closing our trades partially. And we have just shown you the manual way and then the automatic way. Anyhow you want to go about this is up to you. Make use of the tool, play around with them, and find out which one you are comfortable with, right? So that's all we have for you now based on this. And then we'll see you at another video where we'll be explaining another key part of Forex trading that will help you to improve on your trading journey, right? So don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to like and leave a comment below. And of course, we would get back to you in good time. Don't stop learning. Quitters never quit, or rather, quitters never win, and winners never quit, right? Quitters never win, and winners never quit. And I'm sure that you're beating your chest now where you are, and you're calling yourself a winner. So as you're calling yourself a winner, no matter what, continue to push and to push, and you will get there. You definitely will. Thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye for now.